Bada bing, bada boom. Lesson 2. All right, what's the last price to buy 10 baggers at? So, price alone doesn't really tell you too much information. If you're looking at the fundamentals of a business and you don't know the market cap, the numbers don't really tell you too much. Unless the financial statement is broken down into per share numbers, you really don't use price all that much. But the data was pretty compelling here that a lot of 10 baggers start under $5. So more than, if you actually look at it, about half of 10 baggers start under the $4 range. So I bought Tandem at $3 a share. This ends up being the highest price per share out of all of the groups here. And then the other 10 bagger I found was GameStop. If you guys didn't know, I was really bullish on GameStop as like a cigar butt style investment with kind of on steroids with the short interest, and that was at $3.89 a share when I bought into it. And then the third 10 bagger that I found was SAVA. I bought it at $1.01. It was trading at cash, and it was an Alzheimer's drug that, if you guys don't know, just a little trading strategy is Alzheimer's drugs love to run up before data readouts, and this was actually one that was trading at cash, and believe it or not, this stock ended up being a 120 bagger. I bought it at 101. It traded like at 125, maybe even 130. I sold it at $1.89. Shows how good of an investor I am. But anyway, that's kind of the most compelling find here in this data set is half of all 10 baggers are basically under $4 a share for some reason. So I thought that was interesting, and it kind of makes sense, right? 10 baggers have to get really, really cheap. As we'll learn later in the course, cheap stocks are what turn into 10 baggers. But I was also thinking this data might be a little skewed here because stocks that trade under $1 a share are, really cheap, usually with good reason. And this data set works backwards. So this is the last price to buy 10 baggers. The starting price of these 10 baggers could be a lot lower than, it would probably shift, down a bit and start filling into this 0 to 1 range. So I wouldn't cross out looking in the 0 to 1 range. Just kind of have an idea if a stock has already started making its move. Let's say, you found it, at $5 a share, and you look at the chart, and the chart, is up from under $1. Probably not going to be a 10 bagger from that $5 area. You might be late to the party. That doesn't mean you can't hit a double or triple. It just means, you might be late for a 10 bagger. So that's it. That's, the last price to buy 10 baggers, usually under that $4 or $5 range. But you can see here, there was a bump up. There are 10 baggers that trade above $10 a share. So that's it for lesson 2. I will see you guys in lesson 3, where we break down what happens in the first year of 10 baggers.